Well, let's shift back then to the global stage. We talked a lot about your involvement in Kenya, and you passed the torch to Dr. Plummer and others, but that hasn't been the end of your interest in global public health issues. Talk to me about your latter involvements.
Thank you. In 99, someone I'd met and become friends with at meetings, Dr. P.L. Ho, and his colleagues at the University of Hong Kong wrote me and said that they would like me to spend some time with them. They were an interesting group of about, I think at that time, 4 individuals who'd all done clinical training and then done microbiology training, but hadn't had the classical infectious disease experience. And the Department of Medicine there wouldn't accept them as their infectious disease group because they hadn't had, the specific training. And so they got the Department of Medicine head to agree that if I came and worked with them and sort of certified that they were very good clinically, that he would then accept them. So it was sort of a unique kind of opportunity. And so Myrna and I went, and we didn't live in Hong Kong continuously. I think we made 4 trips during the course of 12 months, and usually would spend about 6 to 8 weeks. And I rounded with them. I attended all their conferences. We actually set up an infectious disease course for the, they'd become part of China 3 years earlier, and so set up this infectious disease course both for people who come from China, but as well within Hong Kong. And I found out they were an amazing foursome. They were good scientists, and they were better clinicians than I was, and I thought I was a good clinician. I mean, I learned so much from them, and I knew that they were, I'd met them before, I knew they were good. I'd been to Hong Kong a couple times, but so it was very easy for me at the end of the year to say, you've got a great group, let them train a few others because infectious diseases is still important in this part of the world, and make them your adult infectious disease group, and they did that. And it turned out that it was great preparation for SARS coming in 2003 because they became really, along with the Toronto people, the leading lights in SARS. And Hong Kong was really threatened by SARS. And the Chinese university, which is also a great university, they made a big mistake and felt they went down the wrong track with SARS. So it was really the Hong Kong group that really rescued the country. And it was, it was a very stressful time. I didn't get involved. By this time, I was living in Uganda, so my knowledge of both Toronto and Hong Kong was just from what I was told and what I read subsequently. But and they're continuing to be a fabulous group of infectious disease people that now are on the world scene in quite a number of areas. So I'm proud of my limited role of just of convincing the Department of Medicine not to try to move in a different direction and create a new group of people. It wasn't necessary.